Well, good morning. It's Sunday, and I am up in Prescott, Arizona. Spending a few days, and I thought since it is Sunday and I don't have anything too hard packed on the calendar, I would take a drive out and see if I can find a couple of potential campsites that I did some reconnaissance on using MapX. On OnX. So I've got a couple of possible locations identified. They're about an hour from the house, so I figured this would be a good day to go and drive out there and see if it's suitable for camping and suitable to pull the trailer. So let's go. Prescott has these really cool roundabouts that prevent you from ever having to come to a full stop, and they also avoid the delay of stoplights. So they're pretty cool. And in the middle of all of them, there are these really neat statues of various kind of Western scenes. They just make this kind of a very charming cowboy town. So one thing about this area, it certainly doesn't take long for it to become remote. I've only been out of the house maybe 15 minutes, and already I'm kind of into this very remote country kind of look here. So I dare say the pavement's going to be ending before long, but this kind of high open plain country is just beautiful. I don't know if you can make it out on the video, but the mountains in the distance are awesome, and this is where the pavement ends. I still seem to be very much in farm country at this point. I have basically three goals on this little excursion. One, I hope to find this camping site that I identified using OnX, and one, I want to find it, and I also want to make sure that it is indeed a good camping spot, place to take the trailer and Michelle we can get up here and start camping up here. The second is to make sure that the trailer can make it out to this location, depending on the severity. If it's anything like what I'm on right now, obviously, that'll be a piece of cake. And the third is to actually also check this and see if it is within my realm of capability to ride on my GS Adventure. Because if it is a nice camping spot, it might be fun just to take the motorcycle out with the tent and do a solo trip. So those are my three goals for today, and we'll see how they all turn out. This right here kind of just defines the American West. It's miles and miles of ranch land, pickup trucks kicking up dust going down a dirt road. This is America. I love it. Boy, I hope the camera picks this up. But I believe that is Flagstaff in the distance, covered in snow. And it's just beautiful. And then the red rock kind of at the base of that, and I'm kind of in the scrub pines up here at 5,000 feet. So, man, this is something else. Alright, so the road is getting a little more remote as I travel on. I've left the kind of country farm roads here and getting more into the back country a wee bit. Still nothing bad. This is easily rideable on the GSA as well as towing the trailer. No surprises here so far, so continuing on. Okay, taking another turn here and crossing the cattle guard. And look at this old school kind of cattle paddock here. That is really neat. And there's a herd of cattle over here to my right. Just resting and taking it easy, although they got a little agitated when I showed up. Alright, road got definitely a little bit tighter after going through the farm gate. But certainly not bad. Easily doable with the trailer, doable with the GSA. And I'll tell you, even if this place doesn't work out as a campsite that I'm looking for, I literally have seen over a dozen that would work, that are just like great little places to camp and explore the area out here. So it's already sort of a win. this point, I think I'm about 4 miles away from the spot I picked out. Alright, trail is continuing to deteriorate in smoothness. Get a little rocky up through here. I think I could take the GSA of that, but it is a little rocky and I'd probably be a little nervous going up this, but I think I can do it. This is just incredible. I mean, it's just a trail that goes on forever, and there's dozens of trails that spin off in every direction. This is really pretty impressive. Well, what goes up must come back down, and now I'm kind of going back down the rocky backside of this. Which again, I think if I were riding my motorcycle, this would be a little nerve-wracking, but I think I can do it. Rocky downhill on a 600-pound bike, not the end of the world. At least I know if I kind of roll through it, there's a roll out at the end, so I can kind of pick up some speed to make it easier. Yeah, I think this might be pushing my limit on the motorcycle. It's be a lot of technical riding. It's been like this for a bit, and there are plenty of places to camp on the motorcycle that I passed on the way out here that weren't like this. So, but still very good for the Jeep and very good for the trailer. So I'm getting closer to where I pinned a spot on the map, and it's very promising. I mean, it's incredibly remote out here. It's been like this for miles. And it is national forest, so you can camp, I think, legally anywhere within 303 feet or 300 yards, 300 feet, I think, of the road. I'll call this a road. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm getting close, so it's a heck of a drive. It definitely will cull out a lot of people now as far as, like, big RVs and large rigs. We're definitely getting down into the smaller, tighter kind of trail that not necessarily requires 4x4, but at least high clearance. Well, this is interesting because I have come up to a metal fence that appears to be the end of the line here. Looks like a foot gate, but no motor vehicle beyond this. So where I was hoping to be able to camp with a beautiful view of a cliff ledge, I don't think I can do that. So that's a little disappointing, but I'm going to park here and walk out a bit and see if it's even worth hiking it or what it looks like. So, I mean, there's plenty of room to camp here. At least it'd be a cool campsite. It's a dead-end spot, so we'll do a little more investigating. Okay, so we're going to take a quick hike here and see where this little trail goes that's through this gate here. And hopefully it's something we're seeing, but nothing else. It's good to get out and get some exercise today. And man, this is nice. I mean, I'm like massively all alone here. Well, this is a serious gate. Yeah, so this trail is closed to motorcycles, quads, Jeeps, four-wheel drives, all motorized vehicles. So, but it is open to hiking, so you can see what it looks like. Well, this is a serious gate. All right, see if I can figure out how to open it. Oh, there we go. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Now, according to my map in the Jeep, had we been able to continue on this, it's only about 3/10 of a mile, so I'm not expecting to get too much of a hike out of this, but still, it's pretty. Look at this. There is some prickly pear out here, so you got to watch where you put your foot, because that would certainly not feel good on your ankles if you sidestep into that. Yeah, this is beautiful. So remote. It's amazing. You know, literally, I spent over an hour off-road. Yeah, if you look right here, you can kind of see what I'm talking about, like the prickly pear and the cactus on the ground here. Like, that's easy to walk into if you're not watching where you're going. Now, I've been following this little trail and it sort of just quit. I'm assuming it's over this mound and continues on that way, because I think this is the direction I want to be in. So, let's hike on and see. Yeah, this looks like a trail again, I think. I don't think it gets a lot of use, though, I got to be honest. Which is my kind of trail. All right, well, I've been hiking a little bit, steadily downhill, pretty much into a very nondescript single track here. Seeing lots of critter scat, looks like small carnivore type while we're here. But I think I'm getting closer to what might be kind of a scenic overlook up here. So we shall see. Again, really don't know where I'm going at this point or where I am or anything else. So it's kind of fun. Oh, I think I might be onto something here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I'm about to come out on a scenic overlook, I hope. Yeah, this is insane. All right, so this little trail I'm on drops down into this little canyon, and then it looks like it comes back up through the draw and onto that finger on the other side, and works its way around that finger, which is be a great hike, but not exactly what I'm interested in doing today. So I'm going to backtrack back up and see if I can find a way to cross country closer to this canyon ledge, which is what I was really hoping to see anyway. So I'll backtrack. All right, so I am going off trail now to try and work my way over to this ledge, and I'm absolutely violating all of the rules of hiking that I normally hold myself to. So I didn't tell anybody where I was going. Nobody knows where I'm at. I have no cell coverage. I didn't bring my spot. I'm hiking off trail. So I'm making a couple of mistakes. However, I think I found what I'm looking for as I'm getting close. And looks like it's going to be beautiful. So, yeah, as long as I don't break an ankle or a leg or get attacked by something, I think I'll be okay despite breaking the rules. Oh my God, look at this. Wow. Okay. Take a look at this, guys. Look at this. Let's see if I can get over here. I mean, this is just out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to extend this out. I take a look at this beautiful canyon. Oh my God. Holy moly, look at this. Here you are, Arizona. You do not disappoint. Wow. All right, yeah, so this was worth leaving the trail for. I'm not far off the trail, but anyway, if I don't make it for some reason, at least you'll have all the explanation when you find this. Okay, check this out. Wow. I don't know if you can see that cave across the way. Oh man, would I love to go explore that. I don't see how that's happening without some serious rappelling. That is a deep canyon. Look at this. Let me get it back out there again for you. Man, this is the beauty of Arizona. This is here, and nobody else is here, and I don't even know if anybody else knows about this. I hiked down from that rim, and what I was originally hoping is that I could camp and park the truck right there with that view, but that didn't happen. But a relatively short hike, half a mile maybe-ish, and you've got this beautiful bowl of a canyon here. And it is so still. Beautiful. All right, well, hopefully you can see behind me here this incredible canyon back over here in part of Arizona's National Forest. Like I said, that over an hour drive off-road to get out here. Most of it kind of single-track dirt road. Definitely nothing technical, but probably high clearance. Vehicle would definitely be worthwhile. But I mean, places like this normally have hundreds of people come around and taking pictures, and I haven't seen anybody in hours now. Broke my own rules to get out here, I admit that, and I'm putting myself on report. Nobody knows I'm here. I couldn't tell you exactly where I am right now. Probably figure it out, but nonetheless, despite breaking the rules, leaving the trail, scouting across this stuff, it is absolutely beautiful, and this was worth it. So great afternoon, glad I got to do this, and I'm looking forward to camping out here and living out here. This is going to be great. All right, well, I'm going to work my way back across all of this here and link back up with the trail and start working my way back up to the Jeep. Definitely amazing. Okay, where is that trail? You really got to watch where you put your feet here. I mean, there are cactus and loose rocks and okay, should be a trail. Huh. Okay, get back in touch with you once I found the trail. Okay, picked up the trail again, so now we'll just work our way back up and head back to the Jeep. Pretty cool looking old dead tree here. This is so cool. I love this stuff. Never gets old to me. Okay, I'm literally like a tenth of a mile. Now, there's the gate. I'm back. And just a couple of feet ago, I just slammed into a prickly pear with my toe. So right at the gate. I'm gonna have to pull those suckers out of my toes. They smart. Literally, I'm right here. I can see the Jeep. Well, that is that is life. Okay, so I am back at the Jeep. All is well with the exception of the prickly pear I managed to kick into with some not very decent hiking shoes. So this kind of serves to admonish myself here. All right, this was certainly a fun afternoon. It's about 3:30, so got about an hour and a half before dark, so plenty of time I should have to make it back. So anyway, we'll wrap this one up, and this was great. All right, well, that was a fun exploration today. I definitely enjoyed that. Time to start making our way back out. So got about an hour and a half of trail driving, but I also want to pull off on some of the other areas that I discovered on the way out here, because those are worth probably exploring. So I will mark this on my GPS and as a potential camp spot. Like, it's okay. It's got a fence here, but it's not overly scenic unless you take the hike. So I'd rather find a spot that's a little more scenic for camping. But that hike is certainly worth it, and I'd love to go around that draw and up the finger and around the other side, because I'll bet you get some breathtaking views on the other side as well. So that's fun. This is one of the many things I hope to be doing in retirement. So just getting a taste of it now. It's awesome. What's weird here is I am coming very close to where I was a few minutes ago. But maybe on the other finger, there's just no way. I mean, obviously that was gated where I was. So, but I am just over to the left of it and still kind of trucking along here. The trail is definitely deteriorating. I don't think I'd bring the trailer in here. Oh, that's interesting. I've got a trail split now. So since I have no trail, I have absolutely no idea what to do. So let me take a look at this and figure out what I want to do. All right, so I'm calling an audible and taking another branch of trail here just to explore it and see what's out here, because I don't get to do this very often, and I've got absolutely nothing on my calendar. So this is how I'm spending my time. And we'll see where this goes. It does look like it dead ends up here, and possibly at another, near another edge of canyon. So we'll see. Climb up the other side. Alright, so this trail is opened up into a little bit of technical. Nothing too bad. It's supposed to dead end, but it is still going. I went through a fence, but there was no gate. the trail's kind of going off in every direction here, so it's interesting exploration. Alright, I believe I have come to the end of this trail. It has gotten very technical. Not very technical. And looks like this is the end of it. It definitely turns into just rock fall, and there's no trail ahead. So I've got room to turn around here, but this is funny. I'm, gosh, as a crow flies. Yeah, 0.85, so less than a mile from my other campsite. So off to the left of it here. Still pretty, but this isn't any place I'd bring the trailer. Oh, you know what? I want to look over there. Come on, big girl. Make the turn. Here you go. Wow, look at that view. Man, that's beautiful. Hope the camera can pick that up. That is just gorgeous. It's like the Sedona Red Rock out in the distance out there, the mountains. That's gorgeous. So there's definitely more exploring to do out here. I came up to another gate. The trail continued on where I just turned off of this, but it's going in a completely different direction, and there is nothing on any of the maps I had that even shows that it's there. So I made a mark on it, so something else to explore for another time. It's just endless out here. This is amazing. I can't believe it. So cool. Absolute gorgeous sunset is coming on as I'm getting ready to roll back out of here, but I had to share this with you. If you can see this entrance, you just never know what you're going to find on some of these mountain roads. The Garchin Buddhist Institute. Pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm wrapping up this afternoon's adventure. It has been absolutely incredible. So much fun. Found at least a half a dozen, if not more, places that would just be gorgeous to camp. I mean, hell, honestly, to pull out this field, this is incredible. This ranch land is something that just goes on for miles and miles and miles. It's pretty amazing. It really is. This has been a beautiful day. I have really enjoyed it. Alright, well, I am back on asphalt and heading back into Prescott now. It's about 5:30. Been a remarkable day. Found a bunch of great places to camp and just countless trails to explore. I got into one there right at the end with some rock crawling and some rock edges to it. There was kind of more technical, which was fun. So pretty much everything, and the ability to get better on my motorcycle, find places to camp. I ran into a couple of hunters out there, bow hunters. So I'm assuming it's elk season. I feel bad for not knowing that. Probably something I should know. But anyway, it was a great day. I really had a good time, and I can't wait to get out here and keep exploring some more.